Okay, I'm working with Crimson... Okay. I'm working with Crimson Fleet right now because I'm actually on UC's side. I'm going undercover for UC, but I've not recently checked in with UC, and I don't know if I should be. It feels wrong that it's been this long and I've not said anything to them about it. I'm not even sure... No. I just want to see. I'm not even sure where they are. But I guess we carry... Jeez. I guess we carry on. But it makes me nervous, guys. It makes me very, very nervous. She's down below, I think. Poor adoring fan. I want to trade him out for Sarah. But I don't even know how to. I guess use the scanner like this.
Yeah. That was your first mistake.
Speak to Mathis. Speak to Mathis? I thought I needed to speak to the other woman.
Is Samina seeing anyone right now?
Nava is her name. I keep on wanting to call her like Navia or something. Thanks, guys. Thank you. It auto-saved, right? Let me just do one. I think it's been a hot second since I've done that. All right. Saved. Let's talk.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me onto Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
Are you still planning to take him out?
What? No, you gotta be crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk.
Okay. Just remember, you owe me a favor.
Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up. You just, take care of yourself out there.
Okay. That's kind of cute that they make you check in with him. That actually, to be honest, that all worked out a lot better than I was expecting it to. That actually worked out a hell of a lot better than I was expecting it to. Solar Party, I think Sarah's back on New Atlantis now. She got tired of my pirating ways. Honestly, her being back at New Atlantis and safe is fine. Although, that being said, I actually really wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind quickly going to New Atlantis. To the research bench. Alright, unless I have no idea what I'm looking for. I don't see a research bench on here. This is it? Oh my god. I couldn't have possibly timed that any worse. Well, shocker of all shockers, I've not yet interacted with this part of the ship. It was, look, come on. How could you, it blended in so seamlessly. You could have just thought this was, you know, it could have just been something beautiful to look at. How's Starfield today? Starfield is really good. Honestly, this is probably the most, concise stream of Starfield that I've done. Normally when I've been like playing previously, I've been dodging about doing part of this main mission and then I get wrapped up doing a side mission thing and then I'm wandering around. This time I have been stuck, or not stuck, but I have been progressing the exact same side mission. It's been quite like on tracks today, surprisingly. Alright, Research Lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Okay. It's very interesting. I have to say, they've managed to do this. Okay, what I quite like about this, and I think this is quite exemplary for the game as a whole, it's really simple to do this, all right? All you've got to do is make sure you've got the required materials, click the section, fill in materials, Bob's your uncle, right? You don't have to take in the whole UI to do this. You can focus on just that bit. However, if you're one of those people, you want the immersion, you want the information, you want to really, like, whatever. There is all this information for you to take in. That's also useful information, but it's also set up in a way that it makes sense. Like, if you were to have a research bench, what would it look like? In the future, what would it look like? It would look like this. And I think it's a bunch of, like, really small stuff like that they, in my opinion, they've done really well. And that all adds up to, I think, a much more whole, better experience. So I think where a lot of people are going, oh my gosh, the immersions, you know, I can't circumference the planet without running into an invisible wall, which part of me does think is a totally fair criticism. I think it's like you've got to take in, it's the sum of the parts that make the whole, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I didn't phrase that fully right, but it's something that I quite like. So good, finally gaming. Have you started playing Starfield, Doobs, or are you just talking about watching streamers? Or I spend at least as much time on my ship as character creation, if not more. See? There are going to be some people that love it. Giffy, lovely, how's it going? I've probably spent dozens of hours making bases in No Man's Sky that no one else will ever see. But that's not the point. You see it. And that's all that matters. Cool. And luckily, I should have all of this stuff. Okay. So let's go back. Now, I might not have this one. Oh, I do have that. What other categories? That's all blocked. Fine. Fine. Oh, I need weapon engineering. I need to upgrade my weapon engineering rank. Okay. Outpost development, food and drink. I think I'm gonna hold off on the rest. What does the helmet mod do? I mean, do I have enough for it? Yes. I don't have enough polymer. Okay. Cool. But now I've got to go fly back. Yeah, if it sparks joy, then it's a bit of alright. If not, sod it. Okay. Oh no, bollocks, bollocks. Set course. I don't love the menuing. Good thing we know, yeah, Marie Kondo is alive and well in 2033. Isn't that so funny? I've not even like looked or read any of her work, but it's so, you can't, everyone knows Marie Kondo, even if you don't actually consume her stuff, you know what I mean? Alright. Does this ship spark joy? This one does. The other one also does in its own little way. Only because we named it something silly. I don't even love... It's quite interesting that the prison ship in... what is it? 2330. It's quite, like, audacious in the colour scheme. It's, like, red and gold coloured ship. Not one for subtleties, it seems. Please, please. Sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. I was clicking R on it. I thought I had to click R, not E. That's my bad. Also, I probably will run to the loo again really quickly. Okay, get up. You have to start picking those polymers and sealants now. Yeah, I'm researching using the workbenches. I'm glad I picked up as many of them as I did. It's just not enough. And I do love that I've now figured out that I can just send all the resources to the ship. And then it looks like it'll pull straight from the ship when it's needed. A cheeky little midstream snack, indeed. Stole a little bit more pretzel. Isn't it kind of interesting?
So there I am. You see
Oh,
security
shit.
on my tail, and my grav drive just chokes. And you know what I find back there?
You can return to your post now.
Good idea. I'll just be here, pondering your magnificence until your return.
Okay, when you say here, you mean the ship, right? No, don't. Okay. I'm trying to prevent him from going off somewhere unsafe, and now I think that I've just managed to leave him on a pirate spaceship. Dude, not the double cheeked up, dude. No, I'm trying to protect you. Go home. Oh my god, it's so sad. He's just staring out the window, waiting for my return. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Will he still find his way to get back to you? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have him follow me, bruh. I know, dudes.
What's next on the agenda? Saving the world? Right behind you, Captain. I'll be like a mole on the nape of your neck. Always there, but never in the way.
Need something?
Remind me to never let her play Fallout or Fallout 2. Why? What do you mean? I was trying to help him. I was trying to have him just go back to the ship and go back and be safe. Instead, when I said you can stop following me now, I didn't think we were gonna abandon him. Abandon him here. Why was that so tough, dude? Bobette, welcome in chat, and Mole. I don't know. I hope whoever it was that wrote the lines for this guy was having a great time. I hope they were laughing to themselves the whole time as they wrote his dialogue. And did he used to say similar things in Oblivion? What's the deal? John, you watch your mouth. I'm not gonna get him killed. Hopefully. I'm trying to protect him. I'm trying to help him. He'll be alright. He's made of some tough stuff. Bless him. Oh, hang on. I'm now so unencumbered, right? I've got like barely... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, what was the thing that I needed? Weapon engineering, right? Oh, I don't have any skill points.
Maybe.
People enjoyed killing him in Elder Scrolls. People are heathens. People are absolute heathens for that.
It's just, we were thinking.
The fleet's the only
Why
family
is
you
it
need.
every time we go...
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Right here at home.
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity.
Lay a finger on those creds. I have Delgado's express permission to blow your heads off and serve the guts as sushi. Now, I'll buy a drink.
Oh, I can't decide if I'd want to help her. That was pure reflex, John. Hey, thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and
I don't want to
listen.
help her. Why did I say that?
Volkov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal-bait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Oh! That's kind of weird that it does that. I think. Okay, because look, I can't. I'm trying to just mouse up, and I can't mouse up, so I have to use scroll wheel. But it's also then pulling. I don't know. It seems weird. I'm thinking. Do I want to help her with this? Would I want to help her with this?
This silence is really pissing me off.
No one likes a cheater. You need to win the trophy fair and square.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes.
Why
This
does that have
crowd
to be a
would eat it up.
joke?
Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Ooh. Ooh, maybe this is the way we play it. We now try and outrank her to Delgato. Then I reveal myself as the mole and I take the whole thing down. Do I want to be a snitch? But this is the thing, Courtichan. She can't be talking to me like this. She's being bloody disrespectful. And she's pushed me around over and over and over again. And I'm sick of it. And also, frankly, she's gonna hate me anyway if she finds out that I didn't kill the guy anyway.
You sure know how to make things awkward.
Babe, we've got to do this. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in.
Yeah? And who do you think Delgado's gonna back in a dispute? You. Over me.
I think so.
Please.
You don't see. You didn't
All right,
understand.
Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the siren and bring me my goods.
I feel good about that. I think we made the right choice. I'm not gonna get her the trophy because I don't think we should get this poor guy. There's something that feels so wrong about having him follow around and watch me do all this illicit stuff, honestly. I feel like she's gonna snap at me. I kind of hope what happens, right, is that we get into... Toast? Sandwich? Bitten sandwich? What a bunch of heathens. Why? What I hope happens is that the two of us get into, like, we stay contentious with one another. I'm able to win the trust of Delgato. I bring down Crimson Fleet from the inside. That's what I'm hoping for. Or I take down Delgato, I head up Crimson Fleet. Can't stand for the disrespect, exactly. I like it, guys. We've got a plan cooking here. I feel good. He probably will love you even more for doing all this list stuff. Let's be real.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
But I'm not taking the trophy for her. I think we're in competition now. I've decided. He's a stan, right? He justifies everything that I do. He really likes me. He really likes me. I'm not sure how loyal he is to her. I think, you know, might be a thin line. I've been trying to figure out what we were hearing in the background. It was music or not. It's definitely music. Yes, it's music. It's definitely music. Audible. He said I support women's rights, but more importantly, women's wrongs. Stop. But see, she's being short-sighted. Like, her trying to steal the award. I kind of feel like he's not going to be impressed with that. I don't think he's going to like that much. You take over the Crimson Fleet, then just sell everyone out to UC, and we can retire in peace with a nice mimosa and a starlit beach somewhere. I think that's the plan. I think we've got it all sorted, guys, frankly. Sentinel, hello, lovely. How is the game? I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm having a grand old time. How are we all feeling? How are you guys liking things so far? How are you enjoying stream? Oh, sorry. I've got to jump. I don't know what I was thinking. And once again, massive thank you to you all for being here. Thank you guys so much for the follows. It means the absolute world to me. And I have to shout out again the fantastically amazing Twitch's Women's Guild. Because of Twitch's Women's Guild, I have the opportunity throughout the entire month of September to be featured intermittently on the homepage. It is why there are so many people here right now, I would hazard to guess. Yeah, and they do amazing work on Twitch supporting and uplifting women, which we love to see. Because you're sitting here, you enjoy seeing women on Twitch, otherwise you wouldn't be in stream, right?
You're good to go.
And they get to help you see even more women on Twitch. Alright. Now we've got a hop, skip, and a jump somewhere else. You have this figured out. You can do no wrong. I'm feeling whatever you're feeling. Sorry, I'm reading Peregrine's messages backwards. It's just upping the ante each time. Bernard Starr. I feel like I'm not doing this right. I don't know how much sense that makes or not, but I feel like there's something that I'm not doing right here. Yeah, switch companions from the fan. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, maybe let's go back home. Do you like anyone on the Crimson Fleet, though? Don't you like anyone on the Crimson Fleet, though? I mean, Delgato's kind of... He's a bit of alright. He's a little dishy. Is that what you mean? Hostile activity. Well, if we're going to do hostile activity, let's definitely get the correct person. It's been so cool to see this many people on stream. Oh, yeah. It's been amazing. It's what I love about RPGs, because there's no wrong answer. It's just whatever happens next. And that does feel so good. Although there are certain times, like I said, where I feel like, no, there's a right and a wrong way. God damn it, I'm not doing it the right way. That's what gave me a jump scare, because I saw... No, dude, not the Lake of Rot. Not the Elden Ring jump scare.
Scan complete.
Yeah.
Go ahead and land.
Thank you. All right. The lodge. Speak to Commander... No, I don't want to join the Vanguard. Speak to... No, don't want to do that either. But there was that one guy that they were like, oh, speak to him again. The surveying guy. Maybe we go talk to him one more time. No, I was just wondering if you really wanted them all to go down. Neva definitely pissing me off. There are some cool ones.
It's
yeah,
a feast for the eyes,
I don't know if I want
a
them
dessert for the
all
senses.
to go down.
And now I'm hungry.
But like a good portion of them, probably. I kind of prefer some of them over... Oh, well, this thing, I don't even like the UC people that much. But I'm trying to... we got a fine line to toe here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
No, let's grab Sarah.
concerned that I would
Mr.
not
X, welcome in
contribute to the
chat.
mission?
Welcome.
No, of course not.
Where is she? Where?
Then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Where is she?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just...
Hang on. Use. I can talk to you.
Yes, my captain.
You can return to your post now.
Of course. I wouldn't want to get in your way. You go out there and save the galaxy.
Okay. Great stuff. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Welcome in. She's... Oh. You're in bed with your shoes on? Sleep. Owned. You can sleep in bed next to them? That seems so wrong. Or, yeah. Where is Hella? I don't know where Hella is. I hope he's alright. We've not seen him in ages. Oh, she's asleep.
Yes?
Sorry to disturb you. You're ready to head back out.
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
I feel terrible. I'm so sorry I woke you up, but it was important. We've got pirate stuff to do. And I trust you more than the adoring fan. Thank you for the follows, guys. Also, lovely people, I will say, if you are interested in seeing my playthrough Is All Up on YouTube, it would mean the world to me if you could sub there. And if you're really feeling so inclined, to also follow on socials. Omni Overworld, hi! Why was Little Strawberry so worried? Because their parents were in a jam. Welcome, welcome in, you're lovely. Alright. Oh no, the guy is around here somewhere. Maybe let me look at my mission log. Thank you for the follows. Miscellaneous. Wasn't there one that's like speak to Kelton later? No, don't want to do that. Yeah. Oh, it's, yeah, faction missions. Yeah, let's stay doing this one, I suppose. Report mission progress on the UC Vigilant. What? Now I wonder, I'm not in my ship. Can I just travel from here? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I should have gone to the store maybe. That was silly. I messed that up. We're now engaged apparently. You and Sarah are engaged? Sentinel, thank you for the lag. I like how formatted your links are. That took some time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry, dudes. I'm sorry. That was silly! Well, it's Hair of the Robot, and apparently that's not actually an option. It's kind of the same. Well, not really. Might be a bit weird if it was. Leibniz, welcome in! Wait, did I just undock? I didn't want to go. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Go back. Go back. I don't know why I continuously have trouble with this shit, guys. What is Tuna Helper? Like, surely you'd be reaching the end of this side quest. Dude, you would think so. But apparently I think this is because it's maybe some faction mission. It's a lot longer, but I'm doing the faction mission because this all started with harvested organs, chat. I harvested the wrong bloody organs. Hey man, Vest Machine, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, the weapons bench. I didn't go to the weapons bench. Oopsie poopsies.
Shame the United Colonies built such an impressive ship for battle instead of using it for exploration.
And now I'm nervous what he's going to ask me. I'm not sure. Now I feel my lines are blurred. I don't know who I want to betray and who I want to be honest to. Which I know is the whole point. Do I like Delgato now? Do I fancy him even? Not that I can romance him, but it certainly begs the question. How are you liking the game so far? Are you enjoying exploration? I genuinely love the game. I think it's fantastic. I feel so lucky that and I'm just going to pause. I'm going to say this as I'm paused. I feel so lucky that I went into this with as like low expectations as possible. I'd seen the direct. I'd loved the direct. Been hearing things that had been coming out about it somewhat recently-ish. And I think it's delivered on all that I was expecting it to deliver on. And I can see where you are just spending hours and hours and hours in the game, because frankly, I still have not done barely any main missions. The main missions I'm on right now, it's these 3. I've only done 2. I've only done 2 of them. How did I not even finish? I was in the middle of Into the Unknown. And I got sidetracked horrendously. But I'm loving it. I'm loving just seeing what nonsense I get up in, like, I find myself getting into. And frankly, these are the kinds of games I also love streaming with you guys. I love streaming games where I have the opportunity to make silly mistakes. The silly mistakes impact what I'm doing. I like doing the role-playing stuff with you guys. I think it's all just, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But like, how are you guys feeling about it? What are you most excited for? I also frankly quite like that it's a game that people can still hang out in and not worry too much about spoilers, if that makes sense. Where like other story-driven games I play, like you could be seeing some like proper massive story beats, and this game just doesn't play quite like that, just because of like the RPG nature of it. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Welcome in.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts on Suva.
Yo, back. So how did it go? Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover, and that could get everyone killed. Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado.
Oh my god, Red.
Never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Red and I absolutely sharing the same brain cell, because you go, I'm loving it. It feels like there's so much in the game that I'm not worried about spoilers. Brilliant. I know I didn't place the artifacts in the lodge. You don't understand. The organs harvesting thing has sent me into an absolute tizzy, and that's where I've been dealing with that mistake ever since. Okay. How did you know you'd be able to fool Delgado?
If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way. I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word.
Then I have no choice.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Coruscant, not you going, he did trust me after a while, bloody dare you.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own
He
neck
is
to
so
get that
lost in thought,
information,
chat.
then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
Wow, not him looking at me right at the end. I wish I understood why it's doing that. I'm so glad you're having a genuine experience and going through it at your own pace whilst having fun. It's not very often you get to see that in a game. And I think I feel honestly sad that the game is as polarizing as it is. Because I think a lot of that, whilst again, I do not think this is a perfect game. I think there are definitely things that I would want to fix, what have you. I don't think it's deserving of the, you know, of how polarizing it is.
That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov.
Suvorov.
In fact, when he returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, we almost thought our operation was terminated. Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
Okay. No, I don't want to kill Delgado.
It's imperative that you do.
Okay.
If
I'm actually quite fond of
Fleet
him.
gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner.
Deal.
Both dismissed.
Deal, deal, deal. I got a good payout for that as well.
Operations on the key are a clown show.
Oi, oi, oi. Thanks for the follows, guys. I'm glad you already chose a bit of a rogue element for your character. Adds to the game nicely, especially for stream. I think so. But I think it's a bit of me. Maybe I just, because you know what it is, right? Is that like, I'll end up painting myself in corners a lot because I overthink. So I think it like suits a little bit, you know? He was reporting to the other character, but the problem is the camera doesn't reframe. Oh, to include them both so it looks weird. And it's such a shame. There's been a lot of stuff like that that's happened, like weirdness with NPC stuff. And on the one hand, I go, I'm not a game dev. I can only imagine how incredibly difficult it is to program stuff like that. And so, like, all the respect in the world to people that do this, But then on the other hand, that you spend such a large portion of the game in dialogue with NPCs. It's kind of like, ugh. I don't know what needed to have happened to have that look better, but I wish it looked better. Now, the one thing that I've not yet done, that I've not yet managed to do, that I would like to try and figure out how to do, and don't anyone... Ooh, pretty. Don't yet anyone tell me how to do it. There has to be a way to mine gases, to collect gases. And I've not yet figured out what tool or upgrade is needed to do that. But I do want to eventually do some exploring on non-inhabited planets and whatnot, but I don't want to do that without the ability to mine the gases. You press Alt F4 with the mining laser. Really? Really? I'm sure that's absolutely it to a T. Joke's on you, I don't like using the function keys anyway. Hee hee. We love a Space Scoundrel, right? I think it's awesome. For example, I would consider Elden Ring polarizing as well, and like look at it, it won Game of the Year. I think yes, I think Elden Ring is also quite polarizing, and it did win Game of the Year. I think the thing that feels different to me about Starfield, the reception for Starfield, is that it feels super like contentious. I don't know. It's not just a like, oh, I like this, oh, I don't like that, it's not my cup of tea, and then, you know, everyone's gone on about their day. It's kind of felt like a really vocal... The people that don't like it are like very vocal about it. Okay, so it seems like if I take anything here, it's all stealing. Which I will do if it's something that I really want. Otherwise, I think I will avoid stealing. Like, I'm not going to steal a lemon. Probably not worth it. Actually, wait, before I got up there, was there anything back this way? No, right? It was just that door. And then where we came in from. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if it included your evidence in your reward. Or if you have to talk to them separately. Oh, interesting.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know.
Take it back,
3 years
Aelons.
now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
I'm just following Delgado's orders. Yeah, let's not piss him off automatically.
Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
I don't want to get the trophy for her. I'm not going to get the trophy for her.
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information yet.
Playing it safe for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Deal.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Very well. SBG, thank you so much. Happy you were on the front page. Thank you. Great to meet you. Night Mods, JavaScript. See you next time. Have a fantastic night's sleep. I'm thrilled that you're here. I am going to be live almost every day this week, except Friday. So I'll be back live tomorrow at 5 PM Eastern time. Hopefully we get to see you there. CM, thank you for the tier 2 39 months. Let's get this out of the way. Grumbles about the 2 stolen weeks. Yeah, what was the deal with that, huh? I know it bothers you so deeply. Saw a tweet earlier today about someone named Christian Gamer. What the fuck? They were a flirt option about another male character. I know. It's just like, leave it. If you're not interested, then don't do it. It's silliness, honestly. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Scotty, yo, welcome in. Layla, hi. How's it going? How are you? Yeah, her eyes are weird. Giving this game a 0 out of 10 for providing too many... I know. Too realistic. Too much like life. He's the captain. What a high-level infiltration. Okay. You obviously have something specific in mind. I can't... Well, these all seem like good options to me.
Well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now, just due to hold, which is true, and kind of feels a little bit awesome to say. How many you get to Dombrowski and you're back in the fleet? I'm not going to promise that. I can put in a word with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger, which feels kind of... It's like I'm operating like his right-hand person, right? Maybe I will do this. I'll put in a word with Delgado. But it's up to him to pull the trigger. Do I want to put in a word, though? Yeah, maybe I do. Divine Hero, welcome in. I like his voice. There's been some really interesting voice acting in the game. I'm enjoying it quite a fair bit. Thank you guys for the follows. Massive welcome in, lovelies. Let's do this.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so
exactly.
I'll take it.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
The Siren of the Stars probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what
disgusting
you need,
clout chasers.
You're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up something.
Do I get an outfit, do we think, to attend the gala?
I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, her eyes are like piercing blue right now. Anything you can tell me about the... I didn't bring a dinner jacket. You barely lift a finger whilst I do all the work.
Take it easy. I'm just getting you started here. I'm sure you'll come running back to me for help again. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges.
Okay.
Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
What sort of dirty secrets are we talking about? Ty, welcome in. Thanks for the follows, guys. Hi. How's it going, Ty?
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
Okay. As long as there's free booze. Because I think I do mingle well. We're empathetic, so we've got great mingling skills.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Dryden equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. Cool stuff. Exit.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Deal. Liquor, welcome in. Hi. Oh, Lick. Sorry, Lick. Welcome in. What do I think so far? I think that it's incredibly immersive. I think they've done a really good job. I am been stuck doing. I would still call it a side mission. It's a faction mission, but it started out from like the most innocuous thing. I'd stumbled across picking up harvested organs. And I have to kill Larry. Discover the location of the ES award, which we're not going to do because I'm not picking it up. Or I wonder if I can pick up the award but not give it to her. Maybe I wonder if I can do that. Anyway, yeah, so I picked up the harvested organs on accident. And then I got caught because I had contraband and I went somewhere that scanned me and I wasn't expecting them to scan me. And so then I got roped into doing work for UC when I wasn't intending on doing work for UC. No, that's the ballroom. And so now I'm being a double agent against Crimson Fleet. And it's basically, point being, it's just like completely spiraled out in a really fascinating and interesting way. Just from doing something that I completely, like, just happened
you and me,
by
the best
circumstance.
part of my job.
And it's been, I think, quite interesting. It doesn't feel so... It doesn't feel overly,
Must have spent a fortune equipping
like
this ship with
predictable or anything like that. My couple of gripes that I have is that the main mission stuff, and I'm so early on still, it like barely counts, but the main mission stuff doesn't seem overwhelmingly compelling right now. I think they did a good job on the onset of setting up intrigue with the artifact and what does that mean.
You're a guest of Captain Rocco,
But it's
right?
not yet
Welcome
paid off in a massively interesting way.
There's nothing quite like the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
Yeah, the main mission stuff seems a little weak right now, but I hope it picks up some. And as far as bugs go, so far I've only ever experienced like things that oh, but it counts as stealing. Things that are just like silly, something that we collectively laugh at, and the game's frozen up a couple of times, but like I've not had any performance issues for the most. Like I think it's running well aside from the couple of times that it crashed, and it's literally only been like a couple times, and I think it looks quite good. But we make it just something that we talked about a lot about is that it's pretty, but it's not like gorgeous. It's not artistically done, and yet it is like super, like the detail on here is super interesting and super well done. So yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts obviously to unpack, but what do you guys think? How are you guys enjoying it? Hi Kel, how's it going? I think if you don't give it to her, she might literally take credits off of you without you being able to answer to that. What? But I said I was going to snitch on... I'm going to find the trophy anyway, but I'm hoping I can find the trophy and not give it to her and, like, sell it for myself. I think. And if I don't give it to her, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. It's the least buggy Bethesda game I've played so far, so lots of positives. There you go, Define Hero. It's been really, really good. It's a shame the only like bugs that we've just like come into contact with. How do I get higher up?
Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the settled system.
Ask society patrons about Larry Dabrowski. Oh, that's going to be in the room though. Oh wow, it's not going to let me scan anyway. Yeah, anyway, it's a shame. The bugs that we've experienced have been things that it's like NPCs looking off in odd directions and stuff like that, which is a little disappointing. Bollocks! This is maybe I need to go through here. Maybe I don't know. Hey Chipotle, how's it going? Would you use graphics mods? I've never modded. What is... It won't tell me what a zero G gimbal is, which is annoying. I've never modded a game before. I wouldn't use mods during my first playthrough. I'd want to experience it as they like intended you to experience it. Starview access pass, cool. Why am I wearing my spacesuit? I don't understand why it does this. Yeah. And I don't want it to show in settlements. Hide in settlements. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But I could potentially do it in the future. I don't know. It's not a hard no for me. I could potentially be open to doing it. Mod for cooler, yeah, cool longer hair would be cool though. I am disappointed with the hair options, or lack thereof. I can't wait for the mod to hell out of this game. So wait, Sosa, do you make mods for the game, or you just can't wait to like install mods for the game? Java, some of the mods around here can be pretty graphic at times. Don't even say that. Hey, Chrysalade, welcome in. Is that the reward you passed? I don't think so. Did I? Where's my marker? Oh man. Discover location. Discover location for ES award. But I don't see the marker for it on my map. Did I pass it? Oh, is this it? Siren of the Stars. Isn't that what that is? Damn. What do I do with it, huh? Thanks for the follows, guys. Oh, interesting, Sosa. You only consume. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, it's the name of the ship. Oh, it's the name of the ship. But the marker to find the reward is not on my map anymore. Oh, but it was up here. Maybe let's go up here. Guest suite.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. Well, apparently the award is so valuable there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year.
The tune on the piano is almost Moonlight Sonata.
Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business
Damn. Okay.
Nice to have met you.
Thank you for giving me that information so freely.
Remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Here for business or pleasure? Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? Benjamin Bayou of Neon won the award the first time it was presented, but he dropped out of the society a couple years back. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
Okay.
That's all then? Okay.
I played all their other games, waiting till the 6th for this one. Interested to get a fresh perspective from someone new to their stuff. No bias. Yeah, no bias. Yeah. You pinpointed good things, and their bugs are the norm. They do make for a good laugh at times, though. And to be fair, we've genuinely been having laughs with it. There's been nothing that's happened where I've gone like, oh my god, and it's a shame. And I'm just saying this before we talk to the patron. And it's been a shame because there was a game, Jedi Survivor, when it came out earlier this year, was really buggy, but it wasn't like massive game-breaking bugs. It was a bunch of really small bugs that all piled up to create what I found to be a frustrating experience, purely because you could tell it was not what they had intended to do. It was like bugs that were a lack of polish. I guess all bugs are a lack of polish, but I can't describe it. There was something about it that felt different, and I was like, I'm letting this really get in my way of enjoying the game. And frankly, there are probably a whole bunch of other reasons why I wasn't getting into the game. I think there were pacing issues, whatever. With Jedi Survivor, but it's been good here. I will say though, couple of gripes, because it's not a perfect game. Couple of gripes for me. First of all, the map system. There is no local map. There is almost no local map. There are certain areas that you get to, like New Atlantis is one, like big settlements, where they'll populate some sort of map, but it's not even colored in. It's all in one solid color, and it's just basically like a topography map. It's a topographical map. It doesn't really help you like navigate in any way. I like the watch HUD thing down below here, but like that's not wildly helpful in terms of navigating. And the inventory management I dislike a lot, and the ship stuff I don't love. I don't know, guys, what are some of the other gripes that we've had? Hey Glitch, how's it going? Welcome. I don't have a local map for my building either.
So, what brings you aboard?
See, it'll be small stuff like this, where really she should be turning around to face me, but she's not. So we're gonna have the whole conversation
Larry
like this.
has an A-level
practically.
executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
Nope, you don't want to talk more towards me?
That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Like, not ideal, not well done. Is it ruining my playthrough of it? No. Is it particularly unfortunate because you spend so much time talking to patrons? I mean, talking to NPCs? Yeah.
Starliner. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
What does he do? What does he do?
Haven't we already talked about this?
Yes, but you just... That's like the biggest breadcrumb ever. You're not saying anything.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Yeah.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabinet.
Zane came
Have
in
you tried the canapes?
and talked about why the map...
Positively horrid.
They're frozen. Zane came in and talked about why the map is the way that it is. Something about how it's all procedurally generated, I reckon. But I don't remember the full explanation, but I don't like it. The city maps are vague, are very vague point cloud. They're not... The city maps, like, frankly, there is no... They're, like... Whilst there technically is a local map that exists, it's like not a map. You can't use it. It's like practically non-functioning. That kind of stuff takes me out of the game, to be honest. It is really, I have to say, it's, and I don't know, guys, I feel like I've noticed it way more often in this stream than in previous streams, and I could totally be wrong. The NPCs facing the wrong direction. To me, that and the map are probably the most egregious things so far. The NPCs facing the wrong way does get really, really silly. For a while, it was like tee-hee ha-ha funny, and now it's kind of like, okay. Yeah, that bug has been in Bethesda games forever, sadly. They seem to have the same issues. That makes it worse. You know this is something that you struggle with continuously. How do you not have a solution for it? If you didn't mention it, the people disappearing through the doors is funny, but totally breaks immersion, right? It is, I was surprised it was happening as often as it is. I didn't notice it before, but it looks really silly. Really, really poorly done. Nick, yo, Late Night Java Gang, checking in. How you doing, lovely? How's your evening going? Thank you. The procedure generated, that's crap. Cities aren't. There's a reason for that. I had even said, I was like, well, I wish that they would have, if there are like locations, like massive cities like that, there are a couple, so far I've encountered like a couple of key locations where like you are absolutely going to be sending players to, and it's a really important thing. Like, how could you not? Why would you not? There's an NPC over in the corner that's going like this. Let's see if they do it again. Could you not have like properly instituted a map? But the map is really the only annoying thing for me. Finding shops has been a pain. It's so annoying. And I think that's one of the things that annoys me. Sorry. I think that's one of the things that annoys me because, and it's odd because it's something that I do like. You can't sell everything to every vendor. You can only sell certain things to certain vendors, which I think is awesome and realistic. However, if I can't track where other vendors are to sell the things that I need to sell, it gets really annoying. I missed it. Are we talking about characters looking in different directions while speaking? Yeah, we're talking about characters like some of them don't even make, like she's looking at us head on, but there are certain characters that won't even attempt to face us when we're speaking. And it's really, that to me is like the most egregious bug that I've seen, and it happens a lot. A lot. Is there even a method to put custom waypoints? Not that I've seen. I wonder how the devs could make conversation better. Maybe just cut at minimum to the side to the person who we're speaking to. Yeah, you mean like the eye contact thing? If they were smart, they would have abandoned cinematic cutscenes altogether and go with something like, oh, I've not played Disco Elysium. I should though. Looking the wrong way whilst talking is classic Bethesda charm. It's becoming slightly less charming the more that I find out that it's something that like continuously exists. I was hoping this was something that was going to get like patched out maybe, but based on the way you guys are talking, it sounds like this is a permanent staple of the game, and that really sucks. I think that's lame. I think that's so lame. Sorry, I got way distracted.
Besides what I already told you? No.
Oh shit, I've spoken to you already. Well, that sucks.
Well, that was boring.
If you think about it though, I did just hold that woman up for like 5 minutes. She just stood there waiting for me to talk to her. And then it turns out we've already spoken. So yeah, it probably was really boring for her. I feel bad. Damn. Texas two-step stuff. It is a lot of that sort of stuff. I noticed that little shuffle away. Yeah, she's like, never talk again. Honestly, I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to talk to me ever again. The game is not letting us sell huge amounts of stuff. It's the opposite, I think, where that's what seems to be the implication, where like actually you only get to sell a certain, like a finite amount of
That view is absolutely spectacular. An open
things.
bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Recycled dialogue, question mark?
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Kind of unfortunate that they would recycle dialogue when there's not that... Yeah, I guess there's a lot of people. Cithrus, welcome in. I think I'm going to have to re-download mine onto my other drive. Got some really bad lag. How's your system? That might make sense. I had to free up a decent amount of room.
I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
Give me the award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
She seems very discerning.
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination.
I feel terrible. We can't take this award, guys. I don't even want her to have the award. I just want to... I don't want her to have the award. I just wanted to have it so that I had it in my possession. But now I wonder, because you guys had said that she might just take credits from me anyway. New plan, okay? Hear me out. We're not going to steal the award because that's fair. That's not nice. We're robbing it from future recipients. So we're not going to steal the award. I don't have that many credits to my name right now. I'm going to spend all of my credits
Something
somewhere.
on your mind? Care to share? Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? Absolutely priceless. Alas, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the ceremony to see it in all its glory. It's far too valuable to be left anywhere else except the master safe located at the purser's office.
Wow, thank you for letting me know exactly where it is.
Me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Okay, so then what if we spend all our credits that she can't... Then she won't have credits of mine to take. And she may just try and put me in debt. But it's at least a solid idea. And I'm sure I could find stuff to spend it on, you know? I feel confident. So that's the new plan. Because I don't like her. Tequila, welcome in. I've not yet stolen a ship, to be honest.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively
Stop
horrid.
recycling the
I'm
dialogue.
moving along. I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
forget to
but
keep your
unless you're
Starview
reporting a
pass
security
handy
situation,
at all
I need to
times,
get back to my
or you
duties.
won't have access to the ballroom.
Aren't we in the ballroom? How could you tell me we won't have
Here for
access
business or
when we're
pleasure?
already here? Oh. Let's just save this real quick lag. Thanks for the follows, guys.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know
I don't have
you?
to take it off, Red. I swear, you guys all saw me toggle it off when I'm in settlements, and yet I'm still wearing it. It's killing me. Ooh, no, but I know you.
Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Okay. I have to kill him, right? I don't understand how this is both optional. How is it optional to kill him and optional to do... What am I meant to be doing? Am I losing my mind? Happy birthday, Maddie. Welcome in. I don't like how run and walk at the same time. It's weird. Yeah, it's not massively... Well, and we were talking about this earlier. It's like, yeah, there's no middle speed. You're either walking really slowly or you're sprinting, and you're never keeping pace with like the other people. You may be. What's going on? Also, like, I would rather not kill him because they explicitly told me don't kill anyone on the ship. What are the, like, and this marker here is just to mark, like, hey, this is the area that you need to be in. I've spoken to all the patrons. I don't even have the option to pick. I'm not a pickpocket person. I don't have steal. What do I need to do to level up? What level am I at right now? I need like barely anything. Okay, what gives me experience points, chat? You're meant to find blackmail material, I think. How?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
That view is absolute. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Claudia Swist. Okay.
Nice to have met you.
The one. I spoke to so many patrons up there, but I need to speak to the one that tells me about Claudia. Deary me, where the hell is she? Bojangles, welcome in. I like the color of your shirt. Thank you very much. How's your day or night going? Are you currently playing Starfield? How are you liking it? Claudia. Is she up here? Is this a door? Yes. Bornev, welcome in. I've been playing this game, and thank you for the follows, guys. I've been playing this game all day. Whilst I found the game entertaining, for the most part, it just feels, I don't know, unfinished. Oh, it's the toilet. Interesting. Not that I disagree with you at all, but I would love to hear more thoughts. Unfinished in what way? As in, like, is it some of the... Damn, I really shouldn't steal it. Is it some of, like, bug stuff that's bothering you? Or is it from, like, a story standpoint? Like, is it a performance thing? Is it a narrative thing? Hi, Shameless Warrior. Welcome in. How am I enjoying Starfield? I am enjoying it quite a fair bit. I am definitely enjoying it. I think it's huge. Dang it. What's really bothering me right now is that there's no map. That you've got this star system map that, like, yeah, but there's no like, and it's also not telling me oh, here we go. Okay, Claudia's that way. And like, this is the thing, I've got two options here. I'm not trying to steal the award, so we're not going to try and access the safe. But this is automatically gravitating me towards that one. And I don't want to do that. I want to do that one. But anyway, I'm enjoying it a lot. I think the immersion is
pretentious luxuries.
There. I'm loving, like, I was trying to do main mission stuff and I got so distracted with side mission stuff, and I think that's what's really fun and amazing about it, is like how genuinely expansive it feels. It feels huge to me. But it'd be interesting to hear other people's thoughts. I know what water closet means, Ailemons. Hi. You have the Skyrim haircut. I love it. I am quite fond of this one. Yeah. Map sucks, but I came into the game thinking it was something else, but it's more like Fallout. What did you expect it to be like? And what about it being like Fallout do you not like? Only because I've heard some people say this, and I am surprised to hear that as a potential critique, barring, of course, what happened with the Fallout 76 launch. Like, everyone, I'm talking, like, that whole thing is a mess. And thank you for the like, hi, K-Paul, thank you for the follows. It hasn't seemed very alive to me, like the environment, etc. But this area you're in is the first time I've thought it was done particularly well. I feel bad. She's just like coming here. Just give me a second, Claudia. We'll talk to you in a second. Parts of it can seem quite barren, and we've also been in places that have like actually been derelict. There are a handful of derelict places. The settlements where there are people are much more interesting, and we've not yet explored like actually barren planets. So I think that is pretty fair to say. Exploring new locations, being well rested, defeating enemies, XP oh, to boost my XP. Sure. Maps sucked in Fallout 2. That's interesting. Okie, welcome in. What's my game of the year right now? It's still so early on, and I've not yet played Baldur's Gate 3, which I think a lot of people, it's going to be a lot of people's game of the year. My choice, honestly, would be, well, and like, before I answer, I've not yet played Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't finish Jedi Survivor, and I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't finish Jedi Survivor because of the bug issues and like the pacing issues, in my opinion. And I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom, not because I wasn't enjoying it, but because I wasn't enjoying streaming it. But I've loved Final Fantasy 16. I thought that was phenomenally well done. I'm not sure it will win, but I think it should absolutely get recognition. If you've not played it, you absolutely should. At work, but you're at work. I'm so sorry, Bojangles. Boring. I expect it to be like Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky. A lot of people are mentioning No Man's Sky. Claudio, yeah, wants to talk so badly, poor thing. Survivor's not going to be anyone's game of the year, don't worry. I thought as much.
Do I know you?
So this is an interesting modeled face.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here.
Not quite.
I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
I know. I know all about your affair with Dombrowski. Maybe I should talk to Larry's... Ooh, maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
The teeth in the game are wild. It's so distracting. Thank you for the follows. Final Fantasy 16 was an amazing game. Frankly, I'm loving streaming this. Like, Final Fantasy 16 and this and Elden Ring are my favorite like games I've streamed this year. 100%. That was such good fun. Such good fun. Warner, it just feels half-baked. Like they took a Fallout game and duct taped it to No Man's Sky, but it feels lacking with no in-atmosphere flight like No Man's Sky has. The scanning, the mining, almost exact copy of No Man's Sky. Interesting. As for Fallout, like portion of the game, it also feels halfway there, as the world just doesn't feel quite alive enough. I don't know. I have some hard time putting my thoughts into words sometimes. I think that's like honestly.
Do you usually just stare at people like that?
Give me a second. I think that's really fair. I think it's really fair, and I've not played Fallout, and I've also not played No Man's Sky, so I'm going at this with like completely no like bias or like nothing bias. I don't know. I don't have those experiences clouding my judgment of this, like coloring my judgment of this, because it might have colored my judgment if I had played them.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
Well, I'm definitely not telling her that. That's insane. I'll find the information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now.
That's true. You have come this far already.
No, they're not. Proper win. Welcome in proper spelling. What a great handle. I do feel like this is the more compelling option. Once he has what he wants, he'll sell you down the river. Because that's true. But then I'll need to do a +3 next, I think.
Threats are useless on me. I've heard it all.
Damn, I have to do the +4 now.
What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Okay. If you want revenge, give me proof. Yeah.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Okay. And again, I'm enjoying it. As I'm saying this, it is something that I enjoy. But this
I hope you heard
mission has completely been drawn out. This like one mission on this freighter, this the ship that we're on right now, has been drawn out into this whole thing. Never in my life did I think me being caught with harvested organs would spiral into what this whole thing has become. And I sort of wonder, I'm kind of now thinking, because my original thought process, and this was probably wrong, right, was like, oh, let me tie up this let me tie up this mission where I've got caught, and I can just now, at least I can get UC happy with me, and then I can get on my merry way. But based off of everything that's happening, I don't think there is any such thing as tying up this mission quickly. Also, the handle is a meme, guys. It's a joke. It's an absolute, yeah, it's a joke. It's intentionally like that. Dale Ray, hi, welcome in, lovely. You like her hair? Yeah, she does look like a old-time movie starlet. Obviously, let's finish up what we're meant to be doing on the ship here. But then after that, we may go do a main mission thing. I don't know. And I think it sort of feels like that's the intention, is that they don't want you to maybe just like focus on one thing all the way through. They want you to kind of, but it feels weird. I don't know. I gotta think about it. It gets seriously wicked, this mission. It seems it.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering.
And I do think the side missions have been like super interesting. I think they've been well done. It's just the main mission stuff that I've not been finding that interesting, honestly, which is a shame.
Hello.
It kind of feels like something the game wants you to get into at some point. What do you mean get into at some point?
Don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event?
I'm here. I'm more interested in what's going on at Gal Bank. I'm actually here on business. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski. Do you often attend honest and worthy causes?
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Gal Bank.
Okay, what do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
Welcome in, Chief. Did you finish the main story already? Is that it? Hi, Landon. Welcome in. I would say yes. I think it's worth it.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
It's a good thing I have her with me instead of the adoring fan. Maybe I'll hand the evidence I have. Yeah, let's do that.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
I also work for UC Security. I think I mucked that up. I saw that I got self-esteem, but I didn't see what the other thing is I got. Oh, interesting. Like, okay.
You've had your time to talk.
Shush.
Now piss off.
I swear.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all.
I really wish I could just go koosh. Gun butt.
Quite a lovely starlight.
But I'm not allowed to hurt anyone here. I'm not supposed to be drawing attention to myself. Ay, 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 ay. Wait, was that Sarah saying you're a liar? No, I don't think so, right? Did she? I don't think so. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Wait, talk with Sarah. Let's talk with Sarah first. What are you upset about?
Have a moment. I'd like to speak to you.
Okay.
I have an important personal decision to make.
Shit.
But I need to discuss something with you first.
If it will help you decide, I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start?
I'm empathetic, CM.
Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Okay.
Then you were right. I didn't
I'm so
want
perceptive.
to go into detail before because, well, just hear me out. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
Which is true.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this.
Okay.
The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
It would be the absolutely wrong time to go. I would have done the same. Maybe actually that's me saying I would have done the same, because she just described something really heroic. So I interpreted like me going I would have done the same as like a self like pat on the back, like yeah I would have done the same thing. But I think it's intended to be like a don't worry, I would have done the same thing. Why are the first three about what I would have done? We're here to listen. Okay. This feels wrong, like I've turned it on about me, but...
I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this.
All right, let's hear it.
We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle.
Okay.
As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. And last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Sarah always choosing the worst times to trauma dump on us. Again, and that actually is another thing I will say. Yeah, we're on a mission, sis. Exactly. This has happened a couple times now. So I assume what happens is, right, we talked to the guy down below. We did something that got Sarah's approval. It triggers then me being able to have this meaningful conversation with Sarah. I don't know how this would work in the programmingness of it, because I'm not a game dev, right? But I wish that it would program for that to pop up at a more appropriate time. Because when it said, oh, Sarah would like to talk to you, I thought she was going to talk to me about something that was pertinent to the mission that we're doing right now.
You're awfully quiet.
Sorry. I am sorry you had to go through that.
You're sorry.
And so now it feels like
me,
awkward timing to do this.
If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to
yeah, exactly,
prove that
Red.
I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
You didn't get this dialogue as a male character. I never got this dialogue. Did you spend I'm surprised. Did you spend enough time with Sarah? It feels like a lot of time with her.
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar.
Does it?
Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator core going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart.
So hard on herself,
That's
man.
why I'm worried about us. After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith.
Yes, but I don't
No one's
fancy
ever
you.
cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
Damn. Yeah, JK, I think I'll hold off in the future on doing this. Also, this dialogue that we got isn't related to this mission. I've spent like hours with her at this point, because I'm still so early on in the game. She's like one of the only companions I've unlocked. So her being with me, her approving of things I've done, I think has made us bond closer together. So I don't think this is related to your character, like if you chose male, female, whatever character. I think everyone, I don't know for certain, but I think anyone would be able to access this if you get enough like approval points from Sarah, I reckon. Ambassador, welcome in. Don't mind me flexing my golden kappa, as is your Twitch given right. You should flex it.
Something?
Yes, I am. I'll never stop having faith in you, Sarah.
I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this. I promise.
Well, so I feel like her eye color changes like quite drastically, no? Oh, my character is an empath. That is true. I don't think it might, yeah, that might be it. I didn't think it was, but I don't know. This is who we need to check in with. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Welcome in.
I saw your little exchange.
Yeah, but the lighting shouldn't change it that much. It goes crazy.
I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Oh, absolutely. He's up the ladder at UC Security. Lots of pull. We have to handle this very delicately.
But it's okay. If I get arrested by UC, I'm colluding with UC, so I should be fine.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky.
I'm sorry, kid.
The problem is he's not
How?
gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Okay. Shipwide emergency might do the trick. Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep? Let's do the shipwide emergency. Cause a little ruckus.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier Starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear. Which I won't.
Which I won't. Alright.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet? Right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell. Go do something useful, okay?
I asked if it was okay to do. Bro. She just opened up to me, and now she's upset with me.
I'm listening. Talk to you later.
Whatever. She says, unconvinced. I'm not interested in flirting with her. Not that I want to you know what? I want to romance other... I've not yet met all the romancing options. But I want to be able to romance like who am I working with? Dubrovnik? What's his name? The captain of the Crimson Fleet, dude. I want to romance him. I don't think it's an option, though. Dang it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in. Delgado.
In a quiet and
Dombrowski.
orderly fashion.
You can see where I got it confused. Are you still playing? Oh yeah, basic is... I don't know actually what basic's gonna do. Funny how the subtitles don't always track with the spoken script. I know.
Reporting a security situation. I need to get back to my duties.
Open bar would have been nice. Try this.
Open bar would have been nice. Well, now I'm really locked into doing this. But mistakes have absolutely, unfortunately, been made. Hi, Zachman. How's it going? Sleep on the job. I can't bear that the marker for the thing that I don't want to do is still there. It's so distracting. That's true, look. You're right. You are right. All the D names. I know. There are a lot, aren't there? I hate that I did this.
Protecting this area, but judging from the fact that this is the life support control, it certainly makes sense.
Sarah, don't say that in front of this guy. You moron.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
This accent sounds like Scandinavian something, right?
Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions.
I think so. Ah! Ooh, okay. I have a Space Scoundrel option. I have an Empath option. It's the first time that I have options for both of my backgrounds. We have to go with the Empath option. Look, I can tell you're lonely down here. Maybe you should hang out with your team. That's way more interesting than doing that you have a gambling debt. I strongly suggest you agree to favors. Blah, blah, blah. No! Let's try and appeal to his, you know. Let's exploit what he's feeling low and emotionally vulnerable about instead, clearly.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time.
Exactly.
Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Okay, bye-bye.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of it, me and my bloody spacesuit. My Constellation spacesuit as I... Oh, man. No, but hang on. Seriously, though. Why am I in my spacesuit? I have this... Okay, if I do like this... No! I don't know what I did, honestly. Have you picked a faction? No. But I'm doing the Crimson Fleet faction storyline. But it's because I'm doing it... I'm double cross... everything's gone to shit. Everything's a mess. In the event of alpha life support failure, beta will automatically activate. See, Sarah? Relax. Beta will come back on. In the highly unlikely event that beta has failed, gamma will automatically activate. If a catastrophic failure has occurred, all 3 units are offline and automated door will deploy environment suits with the broadcast through the ship. Please contact the chief engineer for further details or refer to section 20. See, everyone will be fine. If any life support unit fails, an automated emergency lockdown procedure will be placed immediately into effect. All passengers will be ordered to calmly proceed to their cabins until such time as the captain of the ship deems the emergency to be resolved. If the captain has been incapacitated, please recognize a proper chain of command as per Trident Operations Manual, a number that I'm not going to say. In addition to all interior door lock mechanisms In addition, all interior door lock mechanisms for passenger cabins and all mustering areas will be set to unlocked to allow for uninhibited crew access. Emergency lighting and audio announcements will remain in effect for the duration of the event. For safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval of the chief engineer. Okay. And I'm not taking any jobs from mission boards. No, I feel like I've barely like. I've played for a long time, and yet I feel like I've still barely scratched the surface.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay, now walk like a normal person, so we blend right in. Have we even seen a mission board? No. I don't think we have. Welcome in, Too Cute. However, we have had Jack's beertini. So we've been to the bar and we've drunk a beertini. If that counts for anything.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Okay, Sarah, I get it. You wanted to wait until the guys went to sleep by themselves. We've been in this ship for ages. I did what I thought was best, clearly. Thanks for the follows. Welcome in, lovely people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are inching ever closer to 8.1. And so I am super followers. So I'm super appreciative for you guys following. And hopefully you all are enjoying yourselves. Okay. If you're really enjoying yourself and you would like to see more of this playthrough, it is, I upload this all to YouTube, so it would mean the world if you catch up there. UC Security has authorized this passenger to be armed with and carry a firearm. Please see Trident Operations Manual for details of clarification. Okay, so he's armed, which is unsurprising. Due to current emergency, the store's locking mechanism. Yeah. Okay, cool. Great, so we can go and enter his room when he's least suspecting it and terrify the poor dude. Sarah. Sarah. Can we come in here so we can close the door? Can I close? It's best that you don't see me do this, Sarah.
All passengers, may I have your
Can you
attention?
believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
We can hear you. Alright. Let's sit down. No, bollocks. Alright. Hello? No, no. I sat down to talk to you. No.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Oh, no. Okay, wait. Well, why would I tell him I'm with Crimson Fleet? He's with UC anyway. So if I say I'm undercover with UC, I need everything you want. That's definitely the answer to go with.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit?
Yes.
So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Wait. Nug, what do you mean he's not interested? I can't believe that. Guys, I might have bungled this.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Okay.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I might have made a mistake here.
To your cabins in an orderly fashion.
I thought he was with
Remain
UC.
there until you receive further instructions.
And so I was like, let me appeal to you because you're with UC. And so I'm with UC. And you're like that. But he's just implied, I think, the opposite. But now I've blown my cover to him.
You going to say something or just stand there like a jackass?
I've just implicated myself to him. So now I'm in problem. Great agent, don't laugh at my mistakes, my misery. I might need to attack him. But they told me not to kill anyone on the ship. And I don't know when I lost. Well, we don't save scum. I don't know when I last saved. I can't go back and save. Okay, Claudia says you've cheated out your fair share of Galbank job by Dabrowski. Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the by.
Are you gonna say something? Or
Shush.
what?
Dabrowski's been playing you and Claudia this entire time. Let's try this.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fly. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Damn it. That's a lot of money. Okay, actually, I had already said I wanted to spend all of my credits before I went back to the place. Did I want to spend it on this smug asshole? No, I didn't. I would rather have been smarter and not spent it there. However, I do need to get rid of the credits, so I suppose we're going to pay him. But it brings me no pleasure. I'm fuming, dude. Lollip, welcome in. Any saucy chat stories today? I don't believe so. Chat, have we had saucy chat stories? Thanks for the follows, guys.
At least I walk away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
The captain has declared a
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that.
Better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Further instructions.
Damn. Not worth it. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome in. Dombrowski's been playing them the entire bloody time. Can we all believe it? Collective shock. Now, hang on. Is this the right way? No, it's not. Ay, 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 ay. You can steal the award whilst the doors are open. Yeah, but I don't want to give her the award. No, I feel bad stealing the award. People are excited for it. We're the scoundrel, but we have a heart of gold.
The ship is in a state of emergency.
It'd be one thing if I was stealing the trophy and I was getting to keep the money. But I don't get to keep it. And frankly, I'd rather be spiteful than, you know. Welcome in, followers. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you. We've heard the tale of Tuna Helper. I don't even know if I know the tale of Tuna Helper, frankly. I booked NYC tickets and TwitchCon finally just saying, Lollip, I really do think I might do TwitchCon. I wasn't planning on it, but the more, like, within the recent, like, past weeks, I've had so many, I've had, like, a surprising amount of people ask me if I'm going, and now I'm like, ah, hell yeah. But I have to talk to you about, like, where you booked to live, live. Now that you're moving to Vegas, what's your new house? Like, no, I've got to talk to you about, like, accommodations, because shit scares me. I feel like it's going to be so expensive. Please deliver 1 bottle of ice champagne daily at 11:30. If cabin is unoccupied, leave next to the passenger bed in silver ice bucket. Alright. Nothing like a champagne nightcap each night. It's extortionate. No, that's what I'm nervous about. Okay. Where is Sarah? Is she coming? Now close the door. You're not remotely concerned that I'm here? Can I sit and swivel the chair towards you menacingly, please? No, I cannot.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there
You must be the one
until you
who's been
receive
accosting
further
Claudia and
instructions.
Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
There isn't going to be a negotiation.
Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive.
I don't care about your motive.
And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal.
Maybe I'm just, like, kind. You know, just because I haven't shot you immediately doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to. Red's right, unfortunately. Welcome in, Foxy. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Ha! Absolutely not saying that. I understand perfectly.
I see. That certainly places a damper on
I
our
told you I'm not
negotiations.
negotiating with you.
Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
How do I know you won't report your credentials stolen?
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious.
Is it?
The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself. Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though, Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
Okay. Alright. I'm surprised you figured that out. Maybe seems like probably the best option. Zara, welcome in. How's it going? Lovely. What do I think of the game so far? I'm quite enjoying it. It's not perfect. There are absolutely certain like bugs and issues that I feel like hold the game back some. I don't think the main story just yet is super compelling, but I'm loving being in the world. I'm loving exploring. I think they've done a really good job with like the rest of that stuff on the onset.
Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. The only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal.
I want to kill this dude so bad.
Of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two
Wait, I
very
didn't want to make a
annoying
deal with
business
him.
associates. Good day.
Wait. God, do I kill him or not? Because I feel like if I don't kill him, Gabrielle's in trouble, right? I feel like Gabrielle's in trouble if I don't kill him. Assign Sarah to the frontier and leave her there. I may do. I may do. Everything's great. I've been following your playthrough on YouTube. I'm thrilled you popped into stream. That makes me so happy. I'm got like, I can only imagine how many playthroughs there are on YouTube. So I'm thrilled you found mine and you are enjoying it enough to come in here and hang out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. For Cheyenne. You don't even seem bothered. Can I kill you?
Take him down.
No. Please.
All passengers.
Yeah, I have the credentials. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have the credentials. But my concern is that he's going to snitch on Gabriel. And Gabriel could then somehow snitch on me. I have so many loose ends. And so I feel like this might be a loose end that I need to tie up. MG, welcome in. Good, Kevin. Nice bloodstain on the chair. I was looking at the bloodstain on the chair when all of that happened. There's security all over the place. I do wonder... I try my best not to save scum most of the time, but I do want to potentially attempt one other thing. God, it's really creepy, isn't it?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please
no, don't you fire your gun.
cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting fire. I thought we were safe. I thought we were safe. I'm so sorry. Java, where should I stay when in New York? Ooh. I have to think. I'll definitely think. I'll put my thinking cap on. Yeah, silent didn't work. You killed him for nothing. I didn't kill him for nothing. I'm not killing him for the evidence. I was thinking about killing him to tie up loose ends because I'm worried because I didn't kill him. He's going to snitch on the other guy and then the other guy is going to then snitch on me. So I was trying to just tidy everything up. I wonder if you can pass time and kill him in his sleep. I think the problem is because I think that was all silent. I don't think anyone fired a gun. during all of that. So I reckon what happens is that the security knows that you've killed him when it happens. And they're gonna trigger anyway. Oh, he fired his gun. Okay, wait. He fired his gun. I wonder... Do I have a weapon with higher DPS? Physical damage 12. I think I would have sold everything else. Yeah, I have only guns. Yeah. Let's see if I can just try and kill him quicker. No!
No! Light him up!
No, stop.
Got him!
No. Sarah!
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instruction.
Nah. He didn't fire his gun, did he? Any cyanide tablets? I don't think it works like that. Yeah, they're outside the doors. I think the red dots show up. They know. Yeah. I think it was... They heard him grunt. Yeah, I don't think it's like they heard a gunfire and they came in. I think no matter what, if you kill him, they show up. That sucks. But then even if I chose the attack option, security would have come anyway. I don't see a realm in which you would do this and not get called out by the security people, right? Can I steal from him at least? Well, I'm not wanting more credits. I'm trying to get rid of all my credits. Ugh.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I swear I've given Sarah a whole bunch of guns. I've given her a whole bunch of guns. I've given her some ammo for them, I think. I don't know. Look, she's proficient with laser weapons. If she wants to use the cutter, she could use the cutter, you know?
Our security team would appreciate if you please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
I'm the one that took all the risks.
You must be joking. After this little stunt I helped you pull, I'm certain Trident's going to rip up my captain's contract. I've got nowhere else to go, so I'm fully expecting that you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
I'm not your partner. Haha. Poe, welcome in. Poet, welcome. How's it going?
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating.
So mysterious.
Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from the journey now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
I don't think you'll want to call me that, because I'm not going to put in a good word for you. Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Okay, let me turn the AC on 1 second. Deary me, guys. Taking my luggage. He's the captain, Poe. He's the captain. He's not going to take anyone's luggage. He's like, I don't get paid all that. Alright. I have multiple markers. What are the multiple markers for? Proceed to New Atlantis. Yeah, we're not going to get the thing in the safe. I know it's there. I don't want her to have it. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. We'll figure out.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive
It's
further
so hard to figure out where to get. Dude, what do you? It's not even the arrows have disappeared.
The Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
I don't want the safe. I want to get out of here.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Where the hell do I go? Not through laundry. And that's his bloody room. Maybe we go through laundry. I don't know, chat. Okay. But also, like, okay, what? When I have the scanner out, I can't open doors. I can't figure out where to go sometimes without the scanner. This is all just an absolute mess. Not even emotional baggage. Not even that. Maybe further down?
This ship is in a state of emergency.
Oh, that's just... Sorry, it's a water feature. I don't want the ballroom. I don't want to go to the safe. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Exit. Exit. Ooh, I shouldn't talk to Gabriel again.
All passengers are being
Oh
asked
my
to
days.
return to their cabins at this time.
No, 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 no. Can you... Where do I need to go? No, no, no.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Where the F is the exit?
Please report to your cabins
Where
in an
is the
orderly
exit?
fashion
Get me out of
and
here.
remain there
You
until
just
you
drill a hole
receive
through, and I
further
can't bear
instructions.
listening to. This is your captain. We're in an emergency. I can't. Get me the hell out. The emergency is this absolute hellscape repeating itself. Is this where we entered from? I think
Siren of
so.
the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
What? Where? How do I leave?
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Haven't you gotten enough out of me already?
You have to lift the emergency lockdown. But like, guys, nah. Couldn't you, could you not have marked that on my, because that's not even marked on there, is it? Could you not mark? Or like let me know that I need to lift it? I don't even remember how to get down there. Ay, ay, ay. How did I get down there? Oh, yeah.
All passengers, may I
Honestly, this is Eddie.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Crew quarters. This is Hitman, remember the steps. Is this the same as how Hitman plays out? You need to remember to go and undo this, that, and the other? Surely someone's been in there by this point. Not the cockpit. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Massive welcome in. Lovely new people. Not gonna disturb them.
Who the hell shut down the life support? Chief Sandin is going to be pissed.
Turn it back on then, you babies. Restroom? Janitorial closet? Jeez Louise. Hi, Alienation. Welcome in. How's it going? Lovely. How are you? Bro, is this where I entered from? This is where I entered from. Oh my god. Bro.
It's suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Well, I'm glad it wasn't that you had to undo the shutdown. Only because they should have let you know that you need to undo the shutdown. But also, the navigating around here would probably have been a little bit more easier to do if you'd given me a proper map that I could use to do it, you know? Freedom! I know. I'm taking this as one of the negatives of the game. You're too bloody damn right, Lick. Add that to the list. Oi, oi, my eyes bad. I don't know why, just I wasn't blinking. I was looking so furiously. Hey, Rick, welcome in. Those games don't hold your hand. They give you the freedoms up to you. The funny thing is, I actually think, and I don't mean this as a criticism at all. I mean this as a genuinely good thing. I actually feel like they've been holding my hand quite a fair bit. But it could frankly be I'm just so used to playing, recently I'm so used to playing Soulsborne games that don't hold your hand at all. That this feels like a nice refreshing change.
That ship will carry the memory of your... Visit forever.
Hey Rick, found a nice place by financial district. Oh my god, it's expensive. New York's too ugly. Well, like, and would you be, like, I would almost say like staying in Brooklyn might be better. I don't know if it's cheaper. And this is also the other thing. I don't know if you're looking at hotels, if you're looking at Airbnbs, but New York Airbnbs are like notoriously expensive. One, it's New York. But two, you're not really. It's really like. You're like really not meant to have Airbnbs in New York, so they make it. I think there's like fewer there, so it's there are fewer Airbnbs because you're really not meant to do it, so they cost more. It's like a whole thing. I feel like I'm not explaining that well at all. Wait, what the hell mission do I have marked right now? Hang on, what? Yeah, proceed to New Atlantis. Okay, okay. No. Where? This. Okay. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this is nothing next to FromSoft. Yeah. This is like a cakewalk. Looking at the map thing is the map, yeah. Only because like it's an open world game. Give me a map. Come on. Looking at hotels but looking at Brooklyn now. I assume New York has public transport. Oh my god, New York's got amazing public transport. Amazing. Well, okay. I think it's amazing. You will not have an issue. The tricky thing is traveling like within Brooklyn. There's not that many public transport options. But traveling from Brooklyn into Manhattan and all through Manhattan and like Manhattan into the Bronx, like Manhattan into Queen, like the public transport's really good at getting people around Manhattan and getting people from other boroughs in and out of Manhattan. But it's not good at getting you into the from one borough into the other boroughs. Over there. Okay. Oh, this feels nice being at New Atlantis. Hey, how to be quiet. Yeah, FromSoft holds your hands and then drops you off a cliff. And then asks you to smile whilst it does it. How are you doing, lovely? I've been hard lurking your streams. Chicago's better, get out of here. I do actually quite like Chicago deep dish pizza. Like, not the deep dishes in like the one that has a lot of dough. I like the deep dish. Oh, let me go to the general store. I like the deep dish pizza that's like a pie, and it's just filled with melted cheese. I do love that. A time of day, welcome in. Nice to find your stream this evening. Hope you're doing well. Stuff is amazing. Welcome in. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I am absolutely thoroughly enjoying it, and thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm having a great time with it. I feel like this stream.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale. Oh, please.
I don't know why. I feel like this stream more than the other ones. I'm starting to like. I've seen more of the
Appreciate
bug
the business.
issues and whatnot. But otherwise, yeah, it's really not been bad. And I've done barely any of the main missions, and I keep on wanting to do main missions, and I keep on getting sidetracked with side mission stuff. So it's definitely me to a T. I think this game. How are you liking it? Oh, transport-wise, I think New York's got great transport. It did recently flood, though. I'm just glad everyone in the future has dead, soulless eyes. God, it's a shame, isn't it? The face animation is a real... And I get, like... I don't know, you're having to animate a lot of dialogue, and it's all really... Where the hell am I going? Really extensive and involved. I think it's just so hard. One, because like everything else in the game looks great, so the facial animation stands out even more. And then also there are just some games out there today that have really great looking faces. The bar is higher. But then also the faces do look better than I initially thought when I first watched the direct. So I'm like, I go back and forth a lot.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place?
No, I can't even. Of course. Taking a break from playing, checking out streams. I've been doing mostly side missions too. Yeah, I think like check my main mission log for a second. I've only done 2 main missions, and I think this one is like... Oh, no, okay. Yeah, I've done, like, the main missions that take you out. The main missions that take you to this place, like, don't count. As soon as you got to this place, I've only done 2 main missions. And there's a lot more. Thanks for the follows. Welcome in, lovely people. How many credits do I have? 21,000. Oh. I'm gonna buy ship upgrades, I think. Or a ship. Maybe I buy a new ship. I'm trying to zero out my credits. Yeah, the main quest is barely the start of the game. Main quest is like 60 hours, and that's just the start of the game. To be fair, I think the faces look good for me. It's more about the colors. Maybe some of the animation of the faces. You know what I keep on feeling like is happening, and it's not? whenever I have HDR on in a video game, especially when I'm streaming it, the colors go crazy. And so I keep on thinking that HDR is on, but it's not, because I don't even have the option to have HDR on. Speaking of, you could finish the next main mission step here on New Atlantis by giving them the artifact. I may do. Well, I guess here's a question. Okay, and I guess try and answer as best as you can without spoiling. How long is this gonna be? Because in my mind I was like, oh, we'll just take a pause and we'll go and we'll deal with this bank guy. But I'm now feeling like actually that's gonna be super involved and that's gonna take ages to do. And so I'm like, maybe I should, I don't know, not open that rabbit hole just yet. It's a yarn that you keep pulling and it keeps on unraveling more and more. It sounds long, I know, it kind of does, right? I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
How is the knitting going, Sam? Do it more. Do it. I think it's going to be long. Frankly, I think it's going to be long because none of this stuff is short at all, which is good. I like it. Again, I think they've done a fantastic job of spinning out
your ship for heat leeches every couple
really
Looks to me
interesting
like you're already in pretty good shape.
narratives.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
54, 130, 74, 93, 71, 89. That's my ship. Surely, guys, you have a little rinky-dink one that I can buy for 21. Let's modify my ship.
Sure, have at it.
I don't think it's HDR. I think it's the game. Yeah, it's the game. It's not HDR. It's not, because it's not an option. Look at the eyes, for example. People with bright fire orange eyes. Sarah having various shades of eye color depending on the lighting, but it's an unrealistic way. She can go for. That's the thing. Her eye color is changing too much. It's not a realistic like. Oh, it's just like the light shining on it. Your lights don't change like that. Yeah, I do. It's weird. I think the way that I would try it, and like if I have to think of how to describe it. The game is so detailed, genuinely. Like, look at the ship right now. The ship has so much detail on it, and you could zoom in a lot more. And I think it's all, like, incredibly well done. Like, even if you focus on this bit, right? Super interesting and realistic. I think my issue, in terms of, like, visual, how it looks visually, is that everything looks really flat. I feel like it doesn't have a certain, like, dimension to it, and I think it's the same with people's faces. I think it's the same with the environment. So whilst the environment looks like really beautiful and interesting from like a technical standpoint, it doesn't look gorgeous, I think, because it looks so flat. Well, frankly, I'm just trying to find whatever the most expensive thing is. That I'm just trying to get rid of my money. Oh, now I'm spending too much money. We'll just leave it like that then. Confirm. No, back. Okay, cool. Now I'm poor again. Good stuff. I know, Lollet. Gut busting stuff sometimes. If you need mods to fix the game, then there's something that was not spent enough time on during development. Mods should be for fun, not for making up for shortcomings, although the latter is nice when the devs company just failed to. I think that's the thing, right? And like, this is the tricky thing. I completely understand that there are two finite resources when it comes to when it comes to like life period, but when it comes to producing video games, there are two finite resources: time and money. And you obviously you have a limited number of both, and so you have to be judicious about where you spend your time and money. And what I'm loving about the game is the fact that it is so expansive, that the missions are so long and detailed, that the people are so interesting, that it does feel super lifelike. So I wouldn't want to have them pull away from doing that. For this, I don't know, it's a balance to strike. I just find it frustrating because I agree. I think that there are certain things I'm like, that you probably should have given more attention to that, or like prioritize that more during production, but like, Sarah, you know where I'm trying to go. Why don't you lead the way? Modding for Bethesda games has traditionally been a big deal because their community is super involved. Plus, they only release games like 2 games like every 10 years. Yeah, so the modders who keep it up to date. In the case for Bethesda, is it taking me to the train? But I just came from the train. They are both now that Microsoft owns them. Yeah, and someone remind me, when did that transaction take place? Between them, because this has been in production for 8 years, 15 years, 11 years, between 15 and 8 years. This has been in production. I just can't remember how long. It's weird. That's the first moment that I've had like frame rate issues in the game. It happened during COVID, that's right. So like at that point, that was probably like, that was so far, they would have been so far into production at that point. I don't know how much they would have been able to leverage that for this game, but I would say come the next game, you'd be starting with a fresh slate, and I also assume this is going to sell very well for them. This map actually looks really good. Are you being sarcastic or serious? This one? My problem is with this map, right, is that like, it looks, it's just not functional. I think if this were like colored in and you could like zoom in and more things would pop up, like that would be nice. But I don't know how to read this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. But the planets one it looks nice. This planets one looks nice. I think they've done this star map much better. Because this is really beautiful to be able to toggle around like this. I do agree. I like this one. I am Debug. Welcome in. Officially, Bethesda is still independent of Microsoft as far as creative control. But they would receive Microsoft funds. And then I assume they just have to report into Microsoft shareholders. What I would assume happen is that they have to they have to be responsible to the Microsoft board about when they're going to, the timeline they're going to deliver products in. So it's not that Microsoft's coming in and saying, I want you to do XYZ thing with your game. Microsoft's coming in and saying, I'm giving you X budget. You've got to launch the game by X date because we have to be able to turn a profit on. We have to start recouping the dollars on this by X date, and they're going to have much more of like oversight on that side. I don't expect them to be involved in like creatively where the game goes. No, Prince Charming, welcome in.
I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of
Yeah,
Constellation's contributions to
the star map's
exploration.
beautiful.
I hope
The
you
star
are
map is super
satisfied
beautiful. The
with
local
the
map.
orders available to you.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Damn. Before I answer, yeah, I think the Microsoft deal gave them the injection of cash they needed to push Starfield across the finish line in the look and the feel that they wanted to, but they were so late. They came in so late during development that I don't think that they had like such a heavy. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to. Do I want to pick a side? I quite like Mateo though, so I might pick Mateo's side. Is it? But I don't know if I agree with that. Hang on. Do I agree with either of these statements? Science. Without it, dreams aren't possible. Do I think dreams aren't possible if we don't have science?
I didn't lose you, did I?
Shush. No, I don't know if I believe that. Dreams. Without them, science has no meaning. Do I think science is meaningless without dreams? I don't think I agree with that either. So I think in this instance, I'm not going to pick a side. But I would have picked your side if you'd made a better case.
Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
Agreed.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you. Getting mired in a debate with Mateo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate.
It happened so long ago.
It was good to hear
I forgot what
everyone's
we
sides.
did.
But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
I am just glad to be home. So no, let's thank you for yours. I'd be happy to keep traveling with you. Yeah, sure.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Is she my companion? Oh, she's not.
Some interesting
Okay.
data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir.
Thanks for the follows, guys. I'm an empath. I'm an empath.
I am at your service, Captain.
What do you want me to do? Talk to Vlad. At the eye. Talk to Vlad at the eye. Alright.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Are you in my ship right now?
The eye is open to you, Constellation.
Let's hope I don't ram this thing. She's in our walls. Oh no, not our walls. Let's see how long this conversation is. Oh, I found there's only 4 characters you can romance. At least that people know of. If you're interested in knowing, although it might be spoilers, so I'm asking first. That's a fantastic thing to ask. Yeah, crash docking incoming. I know, I am quite nervous.
History of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just
I would
registering
say
your name into a data
probably
slate for
hold
5
off.
hours.
Only because I can't imagine that I've met them all yet. But if it gets to be a point where you feel like I might be making some kind of mistake, I guess, let me know. Misunderstood Cyclops, welcome in. Super cool secret command. How did you know? That's almost it. That's almost super cool secret command. How's your day and night going? Yeah, you made her the active companion. Cool. I'm glad to not be with Sarah anymore. Not that I just... Sarah really grew on me.
I'm sure whoever's in
So I am happy that that actually turned out better than I expected it to. But I am also bored of having her my companion. I'm also bored of somewhat bored of my outfit, but it's definitely the best one that we found. But I just want the option to get others, you know? Hang on. Shit. Do I even have a spacesuit?
Vladimir is faring.
None equipped. I want this equipped, but I don't want to wear it. Why am I wearing it? She's not wearing it. Someone has to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because I'm doing something wrong. I have to be doing something wrong. And it said, show spacesuit in settlements. No, I don't want to show it in settlements. That's the toggle. Show. Okay, so I've just toggled it to show it in settlements. And it's still showing. And it used to work fine. Hide spacesuit in settlements. And it's still here. It would be very hard to dance in this suit. Welcome in, Fuzzy. How's it going? I'm rubbish at this game. No, I doubt that. I doubt that. I feel like I've not seen you play this game, and yet I feel you're being hard on yourself, surely. Damn it. Oh, no, I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's relevant for you to know on a mistake level. No, but it is a mistake level, because, like, let's say, for example, the guy, the idiot guy who's the head of the Crimson Fleet, something kind of charming about him. I don't know. I'll speak to my therapist about it. But, like, let's say I had the option to romance him and I didn't realize that, then it would be a mistake if I'm romancing someone else and I didn't romance the idiot but charismatic, you know, leader of the Crimson Fleet. Lollip, have a fantastic night's sleep. Guys, I don't know if I've said this yet or not, but if you're not following Lollip, please give Lollip a follow, because I absolutely adore her to the moon and back. And you might be seeing, assuming that I go to TwitchCon, you'll be seeing photos of us at TwitchCon together. Yeah, but I have the, sorry, I have the outfit that I want selected. This is the outfit that I want to wear. I don't know why it's, I don't know. Like, did I drop it? No, I didn't drop it. I still own it, right? Because I'm now not wearing it. None equipped, because I don't have it equipped. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. What if I'm a villain? What makes you think I'm a villain? The Crimson Fleet kills innocent people, though. Would your Heart of Gold Scoundrel be okay with that? Yeah, but Mum, I can change him. You don't understand, Solar Party, Mum. I can, he's misunderstood. I can change him. I can save him. He can be a better person.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern.
I can fix him.
The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've got more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day. All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I think as I get further into the game and I meet more people, I think I'll be able to suss it out for myself. But if I can't, I'll be like, yo, Corduchon, I'll tap you in. Be like, yo, boss, SOS, help me. What do I do? In Hollywood, the British are always villains. Yeah, but it's the British white men that are always villains. Not the... not the women. I am white, but I'm not a man. So then therefore am I a villain? We'll have to see. Thanks to Netflix reality shows, yeah, we've been conditioned to enjoy the Brits now. Shout out to Netflix, single-handedly helping my internet career. Okay. I sort of think that it probably makes the most sense to pause here for today, because I reckon whatever we're going to be doing is going to be like an involved mission. We may start tomorrow off doing some of this main mission stuff and then possibly wrapping up that side mission. The world's longest never-ending side mission with the Crimson Fleet situation. But it could end in mine and Delgato's marriage. So at the end of the day, really, I reckon I'm winning here. Surely.